about to tear it up.
What is going on, MP?
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
Don't tell me y'all having a party without me.
MP.
What's going on?
Thank you both. We'll talk soon. Second half of the season's coming up. We want to finish strong.
Right? Every moment matters. We need to be laser focused on our goals 24/7.
I'm right there with you, Coach.
Yeah, well, we all know what we're striving for as a team at this point, but we want to continue pushing you to develop your game as an individual.
Exactly. No matter how good you are, you can always be better.
I'm with it. So what are we going to do? We're going to choose another personal goal like we did first half?
That's right. Why don't you show them the list, Coach?
Pick a goal and we'll get to work.
I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
All right, don't get me wrong. The most important thing to me in this world is winning, but I'm also a competitor. And so I want to prove that I'm the best in my class, and if I do that, it'll put us in great shape when it comes time for the playoffs.
The team comes first, always.
But it's only natural to want a little recognition, and we know how to help make that happen.
Right.
You show out against top rookies,
Yeah.
and you'll have the media eating out of your hand when come voting time.
Just make sure you don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Everything you do to help the team win.
Team comes first, always. I just want my cake and eat it too.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Son, you look like an NPC. You need some new threads.
What's up, MP?
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Chicago, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
When I look at Chicago, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are 2 teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they can take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be a fool's errand.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Levine surveys the D. Back to Giddey. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Sochan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Jones. Wembanyama screen. And the 3 off target. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
Misses from short range. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Sochan inside. Williams defending. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Sochan, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
With the 10-footer, White, good. White's got 5 now.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Williams. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Levine. And MP subbed in for Giddey. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. From deep, MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. I'm sure you've heard this from MP by now, but he's got his eyes set on running away with Rookie of the Year.
And you have to admire the confidence that MP has. He believes he can be the Rookie of the Year. but he also understands that he can't do it by just putting up individual numbers. Team success is an important part of the equation. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
White for three. San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
MP shot is off.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Vassell. Jacks up a three. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Now White. Over Barnes. White, good. White's got 10.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Barnes. And it's Wesley in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks made a big difference. He picked up 18 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Picked by Smith. Ball right side. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Spurs trail by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wesley, the pass to Collins. Now here's Vassell. Three-pointer off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. MP outside. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ball passes to Williams. MP up top. And that one hits the back iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Wesley, hounded by Ball. Oh, trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Kicks it out to Barnes. from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for DeSumo. Kobe White, he's checked in for MP. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Wesley. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And so here is Chicago. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. LaVine can't hit. Bulls making a change here. MP's checked in. 26 seconds left in the half. Outside LaVine. 15 seconds left to play in the half. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LaVine can't hit. Fires from way outside, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in-game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Bulls.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
White and LaVine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And the basket by Castle.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Wembanyama. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Jones. Giddey. The Bulls with another miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Wembanyama against Vucevic. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. White with it. Pass to Giddey. They double him with Wembanyama. Outside White. Connects from downtown. White's got 14 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Giddey.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Sohan outside, back to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Castle's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Sohan. Here's Collins. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Again, MP missing. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Beyond the arc. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
54 seconds left in the third. Vassell outside. Shoots over White. It's hauled in by White. Bulls leading by 8. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Johnson. Sohan outside, down low. Here's Castle. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Vassell with it. The three from Barnes. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Barnes is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Champagnie at the 3. Drains the triple. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Ball passes to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Tipped. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Branham. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
What focus from Branham at the arc. He really wants to be as efficient as possible from there.
Ball finds Craig. MP outside. Launches it. Again, MP missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Up again. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 7. Craig on the wing. Pass to MP. Here's the 3. Again, MP missing. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Spurs trail by 9. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Craig. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. MP shot is good.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Here's White. Again, the Bulls score.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside LaVine. And here's MP from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got his 3rd assist of the night. Spurs trail by 13. And And he drives in.
What a statement from Castle tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Sohan outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by White. Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Vucevic. Now MP. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
34 seconds left in the game. Chicago with the ball. 13-point lead. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 36 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
already worried about stopping you, MP.
Get after it, MP.
D.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly, MP.
No, I had to say something to him.
Man, standing on business.
You already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah.
He about to tear the roof off.
Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Fans, don't forget, we have tickets available to all upcoming Bowl Cup games. Visit the ticket office for more information. You still have a chance to be a part of the Bowl Game Day experience this season. Visit our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information about available tickets.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Poole in at the 1. And he makes the first. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Getting one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And here's Poole for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Here's Horton Tucker. He's defended by Koulibaly. White, wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Brogdon against White. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here are the Bulls now. And White kicks to Giddey. We're about 1 minute into the first. From 12 feet out. Pass to Horton Tucker. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Kuzma. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all.
For Chicago, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Horton Tucker. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Sars checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marvin Bagley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bays checked in for Koulibaly. And Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, things haven't gone according to plan since he made his feelings public. But he's got time to turn it around, but it simply has to start tonight. This is when he has to start separating himself from the pack.
And a moment here to find out what the news is out of the Western Conference. Shams Charania is on the line. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin, as the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Here's Brogdon. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's good. Brogdon's got 6.
And Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
The 3 from MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Sarr. Saddiq Bey is out there with Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. Sarr's shot is off. The Bulls leading. And here is MP. He's got 12. Craig passes to MP. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Horton Tucker, that's good.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored 24 points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Pass to Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For three.
Carrington's got 5 points now this quarter. Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. That misses off the backboard. Washington trailing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carrington. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The three from MP. And the Bulls, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Whitey's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now here's Giddey. He's defended by Coulibaly. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the technical free throw is good. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Bulls making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Song. Wizards trail by 5. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Here's Poole. Chicago grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Fires the three. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Coulibaly. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Assisted by
Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Poole against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. The three. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Poole with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Wizards trail by 5. Shoots from 12. He can't get that one. The Bulls shooting 43% from the floor. Horton. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Poole against MP. And another miss by Washington. Bulls leading by 5. Horton Tucker, the pass to MP. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Lets it go from 14. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the wing right side. Pass to Coulibaly. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
MP, no good. Wizards trail by 6. The 3 from Poole. Here's Kuzma. Not going to go that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Nailed from 3-point land. White's got 8 points.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Brogdon outside. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. White against Brogdon. MP outside. From outside the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
MP looking solid from there.
Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Poole. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The 3 from MP. MP showing the range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Bagley, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bayes checked in for Coulibaly. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. Bay finds Kispert. And again, Washington no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And a deep 3 from MP. Bagley with the rebound. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. Down by 15. Back to Bagley. Halt the run and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, Bagley punishing the defense that time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Vucevic. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brogdon the pass to Sarr. Smith against Bagley. Pass to Kispert. Now Bay. And a wide open look for He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Wizards. Bagley is out there with Sarr. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Davis at the 2. Kispert with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Ball with the block. And here's MP for 3. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Kispert in the corner. Outside, Davis. The 11-footer, and he knocks down the jumper.
Oh, great job capitalizing there from the mid-range. Davis can do a lot of damage in that area.
Outside, Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Craig. Out to Smith. On the wing, Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Timeout, Wizard. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Horton Tucker's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball. Poole finds Valanciunas, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from MP. And the Bulls another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And they get it. Tries again. And Valanciunas with the layup.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Logged in the pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Poole. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. MP way outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
No good from Valanciunas. Chicago leading by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Chicago. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 34 points.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Washington. And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Win, pay the bills, baby.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
It seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. You know, NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, you know, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. Yeah. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You have to get creative, you know? Just swearing and screaming about someone's mom isn't going to, you know, do anything but make them mad. And when a player gets mad, sometimes that makes them play better. You know, I try to make them think.
Think? About what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. We may be at the free throw line, and then I'll just say, hey, you pay way too much for your car. And then he's now like, how does he even know what I paid for my car? And did I pay too much for my car? Did my manager give me a bad deal? Do I need a new manager? And then that's when I know that I've won, you know? Because now they're not thinking about the game. They're thinking in the clouds.
That's devious.
Listen, it's all in the game, Blair. It's all in the game.
Ain't ready, MP.
There he is.
MP!
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Yo, MP, let's go.
MP, how you feeling? There he goes. Maybe something good tonight.
Shocking. Oh, he's good. Look out there, MP.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on now that we're at the midway point of the season, Richard? What do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kyle Lowry, Joel Embiid is out there with George, and it's Yabusele in at power forward. 11 feet out. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Over Williams. Williams grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Ball. Outside White. Here's Levine. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Lowry, the pass to George. Vucevic against Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Embiid's shot is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside White. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's George. Nice D from Levine.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And here's White. Last game for him, he had 14. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Shot by Levine, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Fade away. And that one drops. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And again, Chicago, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Lowry, averaging around 5 points a game. Embiid inside, covered by Vucevic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to Vucevic. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The 76ers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about
what's
his
going
idol.
on.
He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
Actually,
his impact lives on, Allie.
My first time actually playing a
game like that.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by White. George against Levine. Here's McCain. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And it's all from three-point range. Chicago is going 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. And here's Levine. From downtown. The rebound by Yabusele. The Sixers leading. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the play.
I got you.
We've got Patrick Williams, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Phillips in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
All right, I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania is standing by with some news out of Orlando. Shams, what's going on with the Magic?
Hey, Brian, they've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Martin, the pass to Martin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I have a feeling
making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. From deep, MP. The rebound by Embiid.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
From 17, Chicago grabs the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Tries again. Embiid can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Oubre from behind the arc. Drops in the 3. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors played an important role for them. He had 14 points and he knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. He gives them a real weapon coming off the bench. We'll see if he can match that effort tonight. Guys.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Knocks down the long J. MP's got 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Phillips. Zach LaVine comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Giddey. And there's 1:45 left in the second period. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Oubre. And here's George. Williams defending. George's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Here's Yabusele. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by White. "59 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Yabusele, covered by Vucevic. Oubre passes to George. And there's the screen to end the run. Buries it from 3. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's MP. And the Bulls.
There we go. Got it.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Yabusele to the paint. Soft touch off the glass. McCain's gotten his first basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Chicago leading by 3. The 3 ball. MP shot is off. Oubre passes to Lowry. Back to Oubre. Takes a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
9 to 12. Because I made that 3 from that 3.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things. You have to stay patient.
And be unpredictable. Threaten the defense from all 3 levels.
Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Paul George, Kyle Lowry out there with Joel Embiid.
I'm going to get in.
He's checked in for Ball. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. From deep, MP. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That's good from White. He's perfect from the line this time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. White against Lowry. Here's Embiid. And that time also a missed shot. Chicago leading by 6. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
George. Chicago with a rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There we go.
Sumu, he's checked in
I
for
just
Chicago.
have to
Oubre, he's
change
checked
that
in for the
settings
Sixers.
so that the chat better.
Lowry outside. Here's Yabusele. Now here's Lowry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
MP way outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lowry outside. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Oubre. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Embiid. Inside. Here's Lowry. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Follow me on there.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. Embiid can't hit. Chicago leading by 11. Now here's White. 4-3. Fires in the triple. White's got 6 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
There's the triple. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by George.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
76ers trail by 11. Here's Oubre. Sinks that one from the post. 7 points in the game.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
And here's him, and again for 3.
And folks, he's just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
And you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win.
MP is clearly amongst the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with MP. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Phillips in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. MP shot is off. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Council. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey with it. Martin picks him up. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oubre passes to Martin. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Council. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
76ers trail by 16. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Chicago leading by 12. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Lowry, the pass to George.
I've never been at
Back
a
to Lowry.
NBA game before. I've been at baseball games and hockey.
George outside. Fires from deep.
NBA.
It's hauled in by White.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
MP outside. He shoots it. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Whoa! Embiid with the slam.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Now Levine. Pass to White. Five to shoot. Here's Levine. Okay, knockout.
Wow. Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 76ers trail by 15. And here's Embiid, down low. A nice shot by McCain.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. From deep, MP. Paul George pulls it in. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid.
A
little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Pass to Lowry. Here's McCain. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Here's White. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove,
right, MP. They can't stop you.
Shout out my dog MP, man.
Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.
This is where I'm probably going at my stream. Live probably tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I'll let y'all know. And also, if you guys want to join my Discord, there's the link to it. Also, here's my Twitch. And my Instagram. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.